If you had to bet your next million-mile haul, would you go with the legendary Cummins N14 or the cutting-edge 2026 Detroit DD16? Stick around, because by the end of this video you won't just know the answer, you'll feel it rumbling in your bones. Establishing the contenders, the legacy versus the future. Let's set the stage. First up, the Cummins N14. Introduced in the 1990s, this 14-liter workhorse was the heart of America's long-haul rigs for over a decade. Known for its bulletproof reliability, mechanical simplicity, and raw torque, the N14 wasn't just built to perform, it was built to last. Ask any seasoned OTR driver, and they'll tell you, if the world ended, the cockroaches would be driving N14s. Now, meet its modern rival, the 2026 Detroit DD16. Born from the labs of Daimler, this 15.6-liter juggernaut is the flagship of smart diesel tech. Think precision engineering, integrated telematics, advanced emissions controls, all while delivering a whopping 600 horsepower and 2,050 pound-feet of torque. That's not an engine, that's a digital diesel dragon. So, how do we even compare these two? We break it down: performance, durability, maintenance, tech, and total cost of ownership. The battle begins. Head-to-head breakdown. Performance. The N14? Solid, dependable, rated up to 525 horsepower, but it's not about flash. It's about torque down low and hauling heavy day after day. The DD16? It eats hills for breakfast. With 600 horsepower and electronic torque management, it adapts on the fly, adjusting to load, terrain, and even your driving habits. But what happens when all that tech fails in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska? We'll get to that. Durability and reliability. Here's where the N14 shines. Less electronics, more iron. You can wrench on it in your own garage with a good manual and a strong cup of coffee. These engines regularly hit 1.5 million miles with minimal drama. The DD16? It's durable, but it's not DIY friendly. Too many integrated systems, and while it's built to last, it's also built to be, well, monitored by a laptop. Remember when check engine just meant check the engine? Yeah, those days are gone. Maintenance and serviceability. If you break down with an N14, a skilled mechanic in Montana can get you back up with basic tools. Parts are still widely available, and no DEF systems, no DPF clog nightmares. The DD16? Welcome to the world of after-treatment systems, ECUs, and remote diagnostics. Efficient when it works, frustrating when it doesn't. But here's the kicker: downtime. The DD16's predictive maintenance can prevent failures before they happen, reducing surprise breakdowns. A win for fleets. You're probably wondering, is old-school simplicity better than cutting-edge efficiency? Well, let's talk numbers. The DD16 is a data beast. Integrated with Detroit Connect, you get real-time fuel efficiency tracking, fault alerts, over-the-air updates. It's a rolling server room. The N14? Let's just say, it won't tell you your fuel economy on a tablet. But hey, no software updates needed. What is the N14's update schedule? Never. It was born ready. Total cost of ownership. Here's where things get spicy. You'll find N14s for $10,000 to $20,000 depending on rebuilds and condition. The DD16? Expect six figures for a new rig. The DD16 wins, hands down. With smart fuel mapping, it can deliver up to 8.5 miles per gallon compared to the N14's 5.5 to 6 miles per gallon on average. But what you save in fuel, you might spend in tech service, DEF, and downtime if the systems get glitchy. So, if you're an owner-operator looking to maximize every dollar, which engine actually pays you back more over time? The answer might surprise you, and we'll reveal it in just a moment. Decision time. Who should choose what? Here's the bottom line. Choose the Cummins N14 if you value simplicity, reliability, and independence. You know your way around a wrench. You prefer old-school muscle over modern systems. Choose the Detroit DD16 if you run a fleet and need telematics and fuel savings. You value uptime through predictive diagnostics. You're optimizing for efficiency at scale, not just brute force. But remember this: The engine isn't just a machine. It's a philosophy. Do you believe in control and classic craftsmanship? Or are you ready to ride with technology that thinks ahead? The choice is yours. Every mile tells a story. Every engine leaves a legacy. The Cummins N14 has proven itself in the rearview mirror of history. The Detroit DD16 is racing toward the future. So, which engine will power your journey? Comment below with your choice. And next week, we'll break down the real-world rebuild costs and ROI for both, and the numbers will shock you. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because this road trip is just getting started.